Chasing popularity has only one guarantee: you will never be successful. Would you rather be popular now or successful later, maybe in 2 years, 3 years? Would you rather be popular now, oh, the cool guy, everyone likes him, all the girls want to get with him, or be successful? Why would you not want to be successful? Because in 10 years, are you going to be grateful that you chased popularity and girls and all this shit? Would you actually be grateful? You might have gotten a little bit of results. Maybe you got with a few hot girls. You made a few friends. Oh, you did some drugs. You went out partying. You really enjoyed yourself. But what is that building? 10 years from now, you're not going to be fucking grateful you did that. You're not going to be grateful that you wasted your time chasing popularity, chasing being cool and all this shit, over being successful, over setting up something that in 10 years' time, you can live the life you want. There's a thing I've learned in life that you can have, in most cases, you can have both. Be popular and be successful. Yes, but not now. You can have anything, but not everything. You can chase success, be successful, then focus on your social life and all that shit. But doing it the other way around doesn't work, because success is a one-time thing. You only really get a shot at it when you're young, or maybe when you're really old. But popularity, you can always be popular. You can always meet people, meet girls, whatever. There's never a scarcity, whereas there is a scarcity of success and achieving good shit in your life. There isn't much opportunity. But the thing is, there's more out there than popularity or girls. There's more out there. Everyone wants a girlfriend. Everyone wants to get their dick sucked. They want to be popular. They want the fist bump from all the cool guys. They want to feel cool, not feel like a loser. But you can chase success. You can write a fucking novel. You can live your life fully. Go to exotic places, meet exotic women, hang out with cool guys, but you don't really care. There's more out there than just chasing that, than chasing girls, chasing friends, whatever. How popular you are. You're measured on how popular you are. No. Oh, how big's your dick? Okay, you have a small dick. There's not much you can fucking do about that. Okay, so move on. Start a business. You don't have to necessarily start a business. Do something you're passionate about. Make some fucking money. Go live in a cheap place and live like a king. Build up a business. Or invest. Or get a job, a remote job, and live like in fucking Dubai. Or not even Dubai. Dubai's kind of shit. I've never been to Dubai, but it looks kind of shit. But maybe like a Miami, an LA, Thailand, whatever. Koh Samui. You can go to these places. It's not very hard. Live for a life that you enjoy. Try out new things. If you're young like me, try out new shit. But I'm more interested in a business and setting myself up in 10 years. So in 10 years I can go and experience the world. And chase girls if I really feel like it. But I slid into this IG model's DMs. I can't remember her name now. I can't remember. She had like maybe 40k followers, but she was fucking hot. Like drop dead gorgeous. I'm 16. I know you wouldn't believe it, but I am 16. And my friends were like, oh, she's so hot. Are you gonna fuck her? All this shit. Oh. And she lived in Amsterdam. I was like, oh, she lives in Amsterdam. We live like half an hour away from Amsterdam. They were like, okay, so. They were like, oh, give me her Instagram, give me her number. I was like, nah. Because I realised, the more I was talking to this girl and I learned about this girl, she's hot. She's really hot. A lot of guys would be nervous speaking to her, wouldn't even have the balls to jump into her DMs. I have like 300 followers on Instagram. Not even. Something like 300 followers on Instagram. She has like 45k. Something like that, I don't know. But she's drop dead gorgeous. Fucking beautiful. Hourglass, beautiful. But I don't really care. You know, that's my mentality. You know, I don't really give a fuck. But I realised that I'm not on her level. She meets me and she's going to be disappointed. First of all, I'm underage, so okay, it's fair enough. But I realised that I'm not on that level to be dating a girl like that. My pals were like, "Oh, you should go out with her." Fuck, but okay, she's into you, and she was, but I can't afford that. You know, a girl like that. She was telling me like she travels around the world. She's modeling. She, you know, travels and does all this cool shit. She lives in two places. She lives in Asia and lives in the Netherlands, and as much as I know I'd be able to get with this girl and do all this shit, it's very illegal. So I don't do that. But it was eye opening in a sense that I know I can fucking talk to these girls. Doesn't matter. But I can't really provide for this girl. I'm not at the level yet where I can provide for this girl. Give me 10 years. 100%. When I'm traveling the world, when I'm got a lot more freedom, sure, but I'm at the very beginning of my journey. So I decided that yeah, my business is more important than chasing hot girls and disappointing them. I'd rather be in a better position than I am now. I'll take this girl out. Guys will be taking her out because they're simps. Most guys are simps. They'll be taking her out to this lavish place, and she'll probably expect that. So when I take her to some like fucking McDonald's, I wouldn't actually, but when I take her to these shitty places, she's gonna be a little bit disappointed. Obviously, I don't want a girl that's materialistic, but my point is, I can't provide for her like I would, like most guys would be able to, that she speaks to. That's eye opening. Okay, I'm not at that level yet, so I shouldn't really be messing around with these kind of people. It's good for confidence, and I'm sure as fuck gonna do it in like 3 years when I'm actually allowed to do it. But I'm not at the level where I should be chasing it. If I see an opportunity, go for it, 100%. But I shouldn't be looking for it, outright searching for it, spending loads of time on it, because I'm not at that level yet where I can really afford to do it. I'm not at that level mentally, physically, financially. So realize what I've realized is that these girls are out there. You can 100% get these girls, guys, whatever, but you're not at that level yet. You don't need to chase popularity or girls. I already have a video on this fucking somewhere. Have a look for it. I'm not going to link it, okay? So just have a look. But they're out there. So by all means, take the opportunity if it comes around. But don't go out searching for it because you don't have the time. You should be spending it on other shit. Okay? Would you... for example, okay, once you've made it, you date a 9 out of 10, realistically, because 10 out of 10s are fucking, they're in like Dubai and all these places. But let's say you meet this 9 out of 10, you had a great time, you're really charismatic, you went to a nice place, you made out, and you're home by, 11 p.m. That's a great night, okay? You made out with her, she wasn't ready to come home with you or whatever. You went out with her, had a great time, had a nice meal, provided, was a gentleman, all this shit, and you're home by 11 p.m. Okay, you can get up at like, what I would think is, I'm getting up at maybe 8 o'clock in the morning, do my work and all this shit, and then go to the gym. I'm up early. Or you go out with the boys, chase girls, you get a few Instagrams, the norm, then you smash some like 4 out of 10. you know, like, and you came home at like 5 o'clock. Maybe you didn't get a girl, and you're home by like 5 o'clock in the morning. There's no guarantees you're gonna get a girl. You know, I'm putting this in a girl context. If you're trying to chase girls, then you know, going out with the boys, getting absolutely smashed before you go out. You're drunk. You stay out till like 5 o'clock in the morning. You end up coming home alone or with the boys. You're gonna be sleeping in till like 12, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Your day's ruined, and you didn't even get a girl. Or maybe you did, but she's like a 4 out of 10. Really chopped. What was the point? You know, you're chasing this, the easy way, but you're getting no return. You know, 4 out of 10, what the fuck? I wouldn't even look at that. Like, ugh. But a lot of guys do this. There's so many like hungry, thirsty guys out there. If you just worked for a few years, you could be dating this 9 out of 10. You didn't have to chase her. Okay, you met her at like fucking sauna, a gym, in the street, at a restaurant, at a cafe, whatever. You met her, took her out, had a great time, made out, she really liked you, all this shit. Okay, I might be able to smash in 3 days. And you shouldn't really give a fuck about that, first of all. But my point is, you got pussy. You went out with a really hot girl, and you went home by 11 o'clock. That is sometimes the time when people actually go out, 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night. They go out, they get smashed, come home at 5 a.m. Their whole mission was to get a girl, and they didn't even get a fucking girl. You're out here fucking chasing these ugly girls when you could just be working on yourself, get to a level where you can just pull this shit off, where you just go for a nice dinner. You're home by 11 and you got a really hot girl, the hottest girl you've ever met in your life. This kind of shit. It's so easy. It's not easy, but it's so stupid how people would rather chase the, you know, not even want to put in a little bit of effort. Because if you just put a little bit of effort for 10 years, you'll be at this level. You put a lot of effort, you'll be at an even higher level. You know, like Andrew Tate kind of shit. But it's just the big difference. You know, have it later. You know, have it now and it'd be shit. Or have it later and it'd be amazing. It's the delayed gratification, but it's not even the difference. Like, the thing is with delayed gratification is that you do the same thing, you get a little bit better results, or you do the exact same thing. But with this, you're waiting and you're doing something that's even more enjoyable. Because chasing girls is unfulfilling at a young age, but when you get older and you're doing all this crazy shit, it's probably quite enjoyable. I don't have much experience, but you know, going to a nice place. My parents are very good to me and my brother. My brother's 24. He still comes on holidays with us. And we have a great time. We chase a few girls, obviously, but we're in these nice places, living a lavish life. I want that shit. You know, I'd rather live a bit of a shit life for 10 years and then be able to do shit that I'm doing right now under my parents' fucking wing than, you know, go out chase girls. Like Christmas, I was in Ireland chasing girls and getting drunk, and it's nice to see family and do all that shit, but it's not great. I don't really enjoy it. Would I rather go to like the Amalfi Coast, or would I rather go to fucking Dublin and get drunk and chase some fucking 5 out of 10s? You know, or go with like a 10 out of 10 to the Amalfi Coast. You know, it's this kind of shit. You have to see what you really fucking want. If you'd rather go to Dublin and get smashed and dance and all this shit, sure. But if you'd rather go to the Amalfi Coast, dress in summer outfits when it's like fucking winter, you know, shit like that, be able to go wherever you want. You can still go to fucking Dublin when you're rich and do that, because I probably fucking will. I'd still be able to do that if I wanted. Like, I watched the Hateful Tates. Okay, the Andrew Tate, or Tate Confidential, whatever. And they were travelling around, it was a few years ago, the episodes I'm watching. But they're travelling around, they're going all over the world, America, Romania, Dubai, all this shit. But then they're also going to places like Ireland, going to Irish pubs, not really chasing girls, but just having a good time. You can still do it and be fucking enjoying your life. But the thing is, you can get up early, you can wake, and then you can do the gym. If you don't do the gym, what are you doing? You can do both. I think the gym keeps you sane while you're doing this. Recently, I've not been very consistent in the gym because a lot of shit's been going on. I've been getting a lot of injuries from kickboxing, a lot of viruses and all this shit going around. It's fucked me up. But I've really noticed the difference, the stark contrast when I'm not doing the gym is I get very depressed. I lose track of things. I fall behind. The gym keeps me in check. And for you, I think it's going to be just as important. Even if you don't want to be a fucking massive bodybuilder. Fucking hell, my biceps are massive. Even if you don't want to be a bodybuilder or crazy big, which I don't either, then the gym is just good. You just feel good. It's a great thing as a guy to do, and even as a girl. But check out the first link in the description. Learn how to get an aesthetic physique because it helps you in every way. But you're gonna. The drinking's gonna catch up. Okay, if you're drinking all the time, it's gonna catch up to you. If you're drinking from 16 to 25, you're gonna look like shit by the end of it. Okay, what's that? 9 years of drinking. That is mental. 9 years of drinking. I drink now and again. I don't really like it. I only do it if I want to chase a few girls. But even as that, I hate beer. It makes you bloated, makes you look shit, makes me look shit. I get a really round face. I don't like it. A lot of the people I know drink all the time. In 10 years, I'm going to be at a different level and they're going to be on the same level. Because the drinking is going to catch up in every aspect. The weekend, you can use the weekend to work on your business, meet a few hot girls in the daytime, or even if you're just wandering around at night. Whereas if you go out drinking, you're not going to have the time. You're going to be really hungover, depressed. It's going to take a few days to get back on track. Your physique isn't great, it's alright. Whereas if you don't drink, it's good. And after 9 years of drinking, your physique is going to look shit. Okay, my brother's at the end of his drinking spell. He's kind of giving up drinking now. He looks okay. Doesn't look terrible, but he has looked shit before. And now he's actually taking care of his body a little bit. But he still looks pretty shit. If I got a hold of him for a year, he'd look pretty fucking good. But you can't really reverse it. After 9 years of drinking, your physique is just going to be shit. You're going to have a little bit of gyno, you're going to have a little bit of stubborn fat for the rest of your life. So, think about that. It is going to give you real health deficits. Your liver is going to be fucked. It's just not good for you. And also, it's harder to do things. Your brain isn't wired in the same way mine would be, where you just get shit done even if you don't feel like it. Because when you drink, you're always chasing these cheap pleasures and all this shit. But what is delayed gratification? We kind of went over it a little bit. What is it? It is struggling now so you can enjoy the rewards later. It's struggling now. It's eating the frog. Okay, let's say you had a frog on a plate and you had this really nice dessert. Okay, chocolate cake or whatever the fuck. Strawberry tartar or whatever. Whatever you want to say. Whatever dessert you want. But you have to eat a frog. You can eat the dessert first, enjoy it, and then eat your frog. Or you can eat it first, the frog first, or you can do a bit of both. What would you do? You probably eat the dessert and think, oh yeah, I'd love that dessert, and then, but I have to eat a frog. Ugh. That's my point, okay? You have to eat a frog. If you eat the dessert, then you have to eat the frog after. You're going to be like, oh, I don't want to eat it. So, what do? You eat the frog first. Then you have your dessert and you enjoy it a lot. So eat the frog, do the hard thing, and then you can enjoy the aftermath, the results. You can reap the rewards. for a year I've been trying to get popular at my school. I'm trying to be the popular guy. Not like all the time, but it's been on my mind, and I've always kind of tried to put myself out there. And I finally got the chance, twice actually. I think twice, yeah, to join. You know, join the clan, the cult, or whatever. Be cool and all this shit. And I thought to myself, nah. You know, I got invited to a few parties, over to some guy's house. He had a few girls coming over that I had already really chatted up, but they were kind of like the hot girls that, you know, all this shit. But I thought like, nah, I'd rather go home, go to bed, get up early, do some work. That's a different fucking mentality. Okay? I realised that this isn't my crowd. So I stopped caring. I chose success over popularity. I finally decided that my success is more important than hanging out with these guys, because, you know, it's not going to change my life. Opportunities are going to always be there. Success isn't always going to be there. Opportunities to be popular and all this shit will always be there. So I realized it's not, you know, worth it. It will fuck me up. You know, the next day, on Sunday, I think. Yeah, it was on a Saturday. So, you know, on the Sunday, I'd be like, oh, I don't feel well. Maybe I got some pussy, but okay. Maybe I'm at someone else's house. I'm fucking hungover. My day's fucked. Whereas if I go home, get up early, I'm at my own house, can work on my own shit. Maybe I had brought a girl home. Could still fucking work. Nothing's stopping me. So it will fuck you up. But stop pedestalizing these people. Stop thinking, oh, he's better than me. Oh, he's cool. Oh, she's hot. She's a hot girl in the school. Everyone likes her. Why would she go out with me? She might. Hot girls. There are some hot girls that actually think like this. I've dated quite a few hot girls that have thought the way I thought. They don't want to go out partying all the time and get drunk and get fucked all the time. Great. But if you want to party and all that shit, maybe we're not fucking compatible. Maybe you're just not the person I want to be with. You might be hot, but you got qualities that I don't want. So shoot. Same with guys. Oh, he's cool. Okay, he's cool, and he goes out drinking. He's fucking up his physique. Maybe he gets girls now, but like 10 years, will he? The girls he'll be fucking in 10 years will be pretty ugly. Whereas the girls I'm fucking in 10 years might be a few of the girls that they're fucking now. But, you know, they're more developed, they're different, they're more mature, taking care of themselves. Because the thing is, guys don't understand this. Guys keep drinking, chasing pussy, chasing pussy. The girls get uglier. And what happens is, the reason why they're getting uglier is because either they're continuing drinking, or most of the hot girls stop drinking. I met a Spanish model. Forgot her name as well. I don't really remember names. But I met a Spanish model last summer. Really hot. Really, really hot. Not as hot as the other girl I was talking about, but hot. And she got a penthouse. Why the fuck is this like so yellow? I don't know how I change this. Okay, you're just gonna have to fucking deal with it. She had a penthouse given to her anyway. And so I met this Spanish model, really hot. She had a penthouse given to her. She was staying there with a few other girls, and I tried to, you know, get with her. And, you know, I'm saying, oh, you're going to stay out, all this shit. And she was like, no, I'm going home at 11 o'clock, 11 p.m. No later than 12. So they went home, and I was like, fuck. One of two things. I wasn't on her level. She realised that. I'm too young. I said that I was 18. Wasn't actually. But she was like, you're 18. No, go away, kids. Leave. She wants a man that's more mature, has his shit sorted. So that's another point, like I was saying before. I'm not on that level to be dating that kind of girl. I think I am. She wasn't that hot, but she was hot. And that's my point, is the girls, eventually the hot ones, realise that, okay, my beauty will disappear if I keep doing this, if I keep drinking, chasing, well, going out, getting fucked. I will get uglier, so I better stop. And that's what hot girls end up doing. That's why by the time you're 23, the only hot girls are like 19, 18, 19. After that, they stop drinking, take care of themselves, end up in these exotic places. So the scarcity comes very quickly. So you may as well just follow the crowd. If you start early, I'm starting at 16. I started at really 14 years old. And there's some people that are already starting that are convinced, start now. Start fucking building yourself now. But in 10 years, I'm going to be so many levels above the average guy, and the girls that I'll be dating will just be starting out. I'll be able to help them. Or maybe they're already at that level. This is my point. Like, it depends what level of life you want to be on. Do you want to be on the really low, below, average, where you're jerking off all the time, chasing pussy, getting drunk, look like shit, really fat, no career? Do you want to be like the majority that kind of have an idea of what they're doing, they look okay, still chasing girls? Or you kind of know what you're doing, you're more focused on your physique? Or you've been doing this shit for years and you're fucking sorted. Okay, you've already planned everything out. You haven't really drunk much. You haven't really had a phase where you've gone out and drinking. You never really have. You never really chase girls. Maybe, you've had periods where you want some girls, so you go out and get some girls, but overall you've been quite focused. Now you're like 27, 25. Crazy life, living in exotic places, exotic girls. It's amazing. There's loads of different levels, but from, the midpoint where most people are to the top is fucking massive life difference and little effort difference. Just say fucking no. Okay, they asked you to go to the party. Nah, I'm working on something. You don't have to be very fucking precise. Just say no. After a while, people stop asking, it gets easier. You feel shit sometimes, yeah. I call it purgatory. I didn't coin it, but it's commonly called purgatory. Or purgatory. Purgatory, yeah. You're in purgatory. There's nothing there. That's where you are. Where you don't want to be a loser, you don't want to be a cool guy. You're just in the middle. You're going to be there for a few years. You're going to need stuff to break up the monotony. You might be able to meet some people along the way that are the same as you, but you probably won't. You might, but you never know. It sucks, okay? But you should look your best. You should always be focusing on your shit, and you're going to meet like-minded people. If you do the gym, you're going to meet people that like the gym and like to work on themselves. Maybe have a business. Look your best. If you look like shit and you have a business, well, not many girls want you. They want you for your money, but they won't want you. So you have to look your best. And the best way to look your best is to train your best. If you want to train the best, train optimally to get your dream physique quickly, because I've got the physique I have after 6 years in the gym. It's doable within a year, less than a year. You can have a crazy physique within a year. So check out the course, link in the description. If you're really truly serious about looking good, you'll put everything into it. Anyway, have a good day. Good luck. Mwah.